it's all good.
Alright, Charlie. Albie, get off your phone, please.
I'm not on my phone right now.
It's my turn. It's my turn. You gotta click, bruh.
I'm aware. You
I
didn't
said,
make-
I said,
you did- Oh, you did make a funny noise. I was waiting for it. I'm sorry. Yuri stares at the poem. Minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
That's not me.
If this dumb piece of goddamn human dog shit doesn't get off his goddamn phone, so help me God. This kid.
Oh, no, that's me.
Wait, it's you.
Sorry,
That's you, Terps calling me.
I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, bruh.
It's fine, but force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. What?
So, is that bad?
No.
Yes, it is.
Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
You buries your face in her hand. I couldn't help
false.
but notice that it's been several minutes we haven't really gotten anywhere.
Fucking bitch.
I take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
Wow, good job.
Bruh.
You can't talk to people? Wow.
It's fine, I really didn't notice.
Oh my god.
What were you saying? Alright.
How do you read something and then your line comes up literally no less than 3 seconds later and you don't read it?
Okay, keep going,
What
keep going.
happened within those 2 seconds, my guy?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Peanut
And
butter.
having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
Peanut butter.
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Bro, this bitch know a lot. How many brains she got?
About 3.5. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and technique that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? Brr. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future I bathe. Calm, breathing, air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
So on, perk 30.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, she really does. Fuck that bitch.
Wee bit, mate.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often.
Thank you, Charlie.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh?
Hold up, I'm fixing my headset, but keep reading your shit.
That's a relief.
I
I
like
like
the
the
poem.
poem.
Oh, Albie decided to come
Finally,
back from
he's
the
back.
dead. Charlie, you could ease up.
Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Albie, if you're getting bored, just stare at the biddies.
Yeah, for real. Something easy to digest, I suppose. It gets interesting, don't worry about it.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, bro.
Really?
I must have... Bro.
I must have totally missed the point.
Yeah, save the game, save the game.
Can you read this again, please?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, bro. Save the game, save.
Okay,
You're gonna
Hitler,
want to save.
goddamn. There are 9 pages of save. Holy shit!
You're
Yeah,
gonna
we can
need
save-
'em.
We can save a lot.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more
This chick off of
solemn.
35.
Solemn. Putting it that way.
This chick off of perk 40.
3 million,
I hadn't even
nigga.
thought of that. That's impressive.
That's Squidward when, not Squidward, that's Gary when he had the cape. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long
Do I
before
get
you
to
pick
ask
up
her
on
if she
these
has
two.
feet?
Huh?
When do I get to ask her if she has feet?
Yeah, maybe you're.
I believe she does have feet.
I'm kind of committed to the fact that this is a dating sim now. There's nothing scary about this game quite yet.
I guess I'll have to keep trying.
Maybe I just fucked with you and told you it was a horror game when in reality, there's
I
just
don't know,
nothing.
man. What the tags on Steam are psychological horrors, so.
What? No, it's just because you're dating crazy bitches, that's all. Nothing crazy
I'm not
over here,
dating
only
anyone,
only
bro.
the bitches. I'm counting on you.
I don't know, man. You kind of cap it, no cap.
What? Phew!
Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging you for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sari and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, while meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Ed?
Yo, are they about to scrap?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? Yeah, okay. Something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
No.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Goddamn, Terry Seori liked it, and Bruh did too.
Goddamn.
So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me.
Ooh.
I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change it. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring,
PogChamps.
which I haven't yet.
Oh, that's me.
And
Bro liked my poem too, you know?
PogChamps.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. Didn't realize
Music
you were
stopped.
so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, goofy music. Goofy music. Oh shit, finna go wacky.
That's
Finna
not
go,
what I.
finna go full crazy, yeah?
You're just.
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that bro appreciates my advice more than you appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh goddamn, Terry.
oh, they're gonna have a fight.
No.
Yo, can I see some biddies being squeezed?
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ugh.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as breasts started showing up. Poggers!
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little.
Alright, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
This doesn't involve you.
Oh, this is horrible.
So I don't feel like fighting, guys.
Oh yeah, that's what it says.
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Bruh.
He's in first grade. You're that kid that the class likes to choose to like read the text, right?
Retarded.
You're that kid that the class likes to pick for reading text, right?
He got picked to read the page with the N-word into Killing a Mockingbird, and he went full wacky.
Oh no.
Charlie, you gotta read, man.
Bruh. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. She could get over her. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I mean, you should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. How many explain to her, bruh?
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive. Don't do that. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, bruh?
Oh.
I swear to God, if we have to choose, we're going for Yuri. This bitch Natsuki off her fucking bean. She's off.
Yuri is off a goddamn bird.
Natsuki's off her fucking bean. She talked about giraffe.
Albie, you gotta read, bro. I'm about to go to war with Charlie.
I already said.
Okay, I didn't hear you. Well.
Word.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place?
You
It's not
are.
gonna
You're
know
gonna
anything
pick
about
Natsuki.
writing.
You're so
The
fucking
plumber I agree
stupid.
with, I'll probably think more highly of me. Oh shit.
Call for help. Call for help.
Yeah?
Call for help. Yeah.
No, hold on.
for
Now hold on. Now you see, this is what this is for. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna now we're gonna call the help.
No. I'm just telling you. You should call for help. Yeah.
No, if I'm not feeling it, we're going back.
Don't stop skipping everything.
Shh, yo, mama, bro. But Yuri's expression is so defensive, I can't bring myself to say anything to her.
Just skip it.
So Yori. Yeah. Everyone's fighting. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Bruh.
Well, that's
Wow.
her problem. This isn't about. Oh, god damn!
Natsuki is fucking.
Yo,
I
they
agree.
are brutal. God damn, Terry.
It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into her conflict.
Uh,
She would never.
nah.
It's your immaturity that's
Nah.
made her upset in the
Nah.
first place.
We're
You're
not
not happy
doing
with
that
that?
shit.
You're
Hell
not
no.
happy?
That's ob. Alright, now I'm trying to go to war with you because I'm trying to pick Natsuki.
Go Natsuki. Pick Natsuki.
No. I would like to hear Charlie's reasoning for Yuri.
My reasoning is that Yuri's poem has much more meaning, and in my honest opinion, the meaning of the poem jumps out much more in Yuri's than in Natsuki's. Because in Natsuki's, she's talking about elephants and shit. And yeah, the end might reveal a little bit, but her poem is not good. It is identical rhymes. No.
Charlie,
Let me finish. I got
I'm a-
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
I'm about to overload.
Her poem only rhymes with the same fucking rhymes. It's not a poem. It's a fucking lullaby. And she's a weeb, and Yuri's got big breasts. So you gotta go for Yuri.
Charlie.
Okay, now let me.
Wait,
What
Charlie.
you want?
Oh my god.
What?
I give a shit. Holy shit.
We're debating.
Bruh.
Go to sleep.
No, yeah, for real. Though. Hold up. This is where it's gonna get heated because I'm finna go to war right now.
Wanna
Yo,
hear
so
this?
Charlie, I'm gonna keep 100 with you, G.
I'm gonna keep it 100. If your point is good enough, I'll actually say yes.
Okay,
You
bet.
gotta
Okay, I'm going for it, bro. You gotta ease
Yeah,
out.
go
You
for
gotta
it. Go
ease
for it.
out.
Bruh.
Alright, so check
Go
this
for it.
out. Check this out. Number one, you're a simp for going after the biddies like that. That's some simp shit. Don't even talk to me
false.
like that ever
False.
again.
That is just
You're
natural
going for biddies. You're
selection.
going for biddies. That's a simp shit. Get out of my face with that. Now,
Natural selection.
Second of all, who is this poltergeist ass, like depressed goth chick, purple hairhead ass, bro? Why you 6 foot tall, LeBron James looking ass? I'm sorry. Now,
I'm
here's the
sorry,
next
you're
thing.
5'4".
I'm just not 5'4". So anyway,
Bruh.
I'm talking like, check this out. Her poem, Natsuki's poem, is simple because why you trying to make a big ass poem in a club room, my guy? Ain't no one trying to get all sophisticated. We're just
Have you
trying
seen
to-
Monica's?
Monica's is not here right now, so you know what? We're just gonna disregard that bullshit.
But this invalidates your point.
No, Monica invalidates your
She
point
has-
because she's not
she-
part of the
she
conflict.
doesn't have the longer one.
Monica
Guys.
is not part of the conflict, so that invalidates her opinion. Okay, my guy, you gotta listen. You just gotta stop talking. I interrupted you once, and then
Keep going.
Natsuki's poem was about the elephants and shit, and you keep saying that. But here's the thing: she's saying the people and animals and shit, they can only do what they can do. They can only
you
do
know
that. But that's
She
it.
never said that.
But that's what they see, Charlie. But that's the thing; it's implied. You were talking about how Yuri makes you think about it. Natsuki's does too, but in a simpler way.
On God. Go into fucking history. You're gonna go look back at that motherfucking
Yo,
poem. I
mama
swear to
is just-
fucking God. Oh, it doesn't even go that high.
Bruh.
Alright, you do what you want.
Am I like dead?
I don't
Can
care.
none of you guys hear me?
What do you want?
I've been trying to say Red Dead Redemption is free on Epic Games, but no, I'm not important.
Ain't no one give a damn. We're busy.
No, actually, I might cop that.
No.
TBH.
It's
Later.
actually- it's
Let's keep doing
civilizations.
this.
It's civilizations.
What? Fuck you.
Civilizations.
Oh yes, Civ 5 is free on Steam again.
Come on.
Gaben is feeding me Civ 6. I am his poor gremlin. He just comes to me. I'm stuck in his basement. He's like, Charlie, I just put out another Civ, and I'm just like, you know that depressed brainlet? That's just like, yes, mommy. I'm that.
Yes, honey.
I'm that.
Alright, well, who are we picking here, man?